Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, thinks that the exchange traded cash for XRP alone. Given how well the ETS for Bitcoin and Ethereum worked, an ADA would almost certainly be accepted. Even though there are legal problems, Garlinghouse criticizes the Securities and Exchange Commission for having unclear rules about cryptocurrencies. Garlinghouse is optimistic about the future of Bitcoin exchange-traded funds and thinks that there will be more variety. In a recent interview with Fox Business, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, talked about how excited he was about the prospects of an exchange-traded fund ETF based on XRP. Garlinghouse said he thought the ETF would be ready by 2025. His hope comes from the way the U.S. regulatory system is changing and the fact that more and more people are interested in different Bitcoin business opportunities. Fox Business reporter Liz Claman talked to Garlinghouse about what the future might hold for the spot XRP ETF. Bitcoin and Ethereum now have exchange-traded funds ETFs. Garlinghouse thought that Cardano and XRP Solana might be the next cryptocurrencies to get their own ETFs. Garlinghouse said that he thinks an exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP is going to happen soon. He stressed how important it was to give traders a wide range of goods to trade, including XRP, if this action was taken. This new exchange-traded fund would be competitive with the ones that are already available for Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, and Cardano. The most recent market data shows that XRP is selling at $0.52, $55, $1.4 over the last 24 hours, but down 0.49 over the last week. With $55 billion in XRP in circulation right now, the market value is $29,182,438,891. An attorney working on a deal between U.S. citizens and Terrera says that the XRP army is waiting for Judge Torres to make a decision on a number of moves, such as the remedial stage settlement of Ripple Labs' lawsuit against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. When deciding if Bitcoin ownership is legal, the Second Circuit Court of Appeals will first look at Ripple or Coinbase, which is where you should go for all things XRP. Please give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our group before we start. About the well-known cryptocurrency lawyer James Murphy, who goes by the name Metal M, told X that the deal between the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and Kwon and Terraform Labs is a good one. Kwon and Terra will each have to pay a $1 million fine to the Securities and Exchange Commission. Metal believes that either Coinbase or Ripple could file an appeal with the Second Circuit Court of Appeals since both have already done so. A court in the U.S., for example, sided with Coinbase when it said that transactions on the secondary market for cryptocurrencies are not securities. This court will decide what the legal standing of virtual assets is. A very important decision made by the federal judges stopped SSE from taking legal action against CV Ripple Abs in the United States. It was chosen to sell XRP on the secondary market. It's my job to hide important facts so that the SEC will have to share more, which will strengthen oversight and give them a reason to look for an enemy again when they need to. The watchdog's main job is to gather evidence to support their claims that Bitcoin and Ethereum are not assets, even though they are a lot alike. This can have a big effect on the issue at hand. CC, there are no relevant records that answer our questionable claims about President Tristan Leavitt's power control. We asked his staff for proof of his death. Any place that hasn't been explored yet will be looked into. Clay might have messed around with Bitcoin. In the last 24 hours, the price of XRP went from a low of $5,188 to a high of $537, a rise of about $0.002. It is now worth $5,269. As CoinGal also said, trading volume went up by 30 over the previous day. This shows that traders were interested. Also, if buyers buy a lot of XRP futures on the day before, the total amount of money that could be used to buy these futures rose by over $6 billion. The SEC's case against the company might be over by the summer. The company will have to pay fines of several $million. There should be clear rules, and Garlinghouse thinks that XRP will be the first digital asset in the US to have all of them. Through its legal challenges, Ripple has shown that it is committed to following the rules, and this decision will have a bigger effect on the Bitcoin community. Early on, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, said that he thought the SEC case against the company would be over. $1 million fine, not $1 billion fine, is what Brad Garlinghouse says will end the case this summer. If fines are in the millions instead of the billions, XRP would be the first digital currency that is fully controlled by the government. He says that Ripple and XRP might win out by summer. Garlinghouse believes that XRP has room to grow, and that the coin market needs to be well-defined in order to work well. How well the current financial systems work will rest on how well their regulatory framework is made in line with this legal process. In December 2020, the Securities and Exchange Commission said that Ripple issued XRP currencies through unregistered securities offers, which was different from many of its competitors. Bitcoin was able to disprove both of these ideas. Government's actions as dishonorable and reiterated Ripple's view that the lawsuit had legal and factual grounds, even though there were major legal challenges. Ripple is backed by leaders in the field like Coinbase. In order to disprove SETI's claims, Ripple stresses how the Bitcoin environment is used by more people and how it follows the law. The rules that govern cryptocurrencies may change a lot because of the ongoing court case. So everyone in the Bitcoin world is very excited to hear what the judge says. Maz's factory PMI dropped from 49.2 to 48.7, which made people think that the Federal Reserve might lower interest rates in September. Coinbase Coin sent Fair Shake a $25 gift that day. This gift to the company comes after those from Ripple and Andreessen Horowitz. The company wrote about the gift on its public blog. When it comes to the Fair Shake pack, they support date. According to Coinbase, the US presidential election is very important because the president can veto bills and choose key cabinet members like the Secretary of the Treasury and the head of the Securities and Exchange Commission. The week before, President Joe Biden canceled the 121 bill, which caused a stir on Capitol Hill and in the Bitcoin community. Ask laws that encourage new ideas and protect consumers could totally change the cryptocurrency scene in the US and lead to the creation of an XRP website. The changes to WCV didn't have much of an effect on the demand for XRP, even though the ETF market is a new SEC Chair CV that is still waiting for court decisions. The SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple, which questioned the $2 billion disclosing as breaking US securities laws. Investors are now waiting for the court's ruling in April on the SEC's request to seal the case. If the court finds that Ripple continued to violate US securities laws after the complaint was made in December 2020, the company can get an injunction to protect its transactions. Also in March, the SEC sued Ripple and asked that the company stop selling XRP to institutional buyers. The courts could see these contracts as investment agreements, but Ripple said that they were all used to sell XRP to authorized or institutional buyers so that no one lost or gained money. Since the contract doesn't allow for profit or loss, the investment-aligned language can be taken out. The SEC may file an appeal about the programmatic sales of XRP rules. After Judge Annalisa Torres turned down the CZ's August 2023 request for an interlocutory review, the SEC had to wait while Ripple waited for a decision in the summer. This video is over. Thank the person by liking and posting on the video. It helps the way YouTube works. Share this movie with a lot of people to get the word out.